catchy intro. I kind of dig it, honestly. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to my first video of This or That Thursday, the space where we talk real choices, real struggles, and real growth in our walk with Jesus. I'm Maddie, and today we're diving into a big one. God's approval or people's approval? Which one are you really living for? I already know this is going to step on some toes, mine included, but we need it. So, get comfy, grab your journal, or that iced coffee, or water, like me. And let's talk it out. Let's just go ahead and admit it. We all want to be liked. Whether it's online or in person, we crave affirmation. We want that "you're doing great" energy. And there's nothing wrong with wanting encouragement. But the problem is when we start needing it to feel worthy, right? So here's the truth. People's opinions are unstable. Today they like you, tomorrow, not so much. But God's love, His view of you, unchanging. I'm going to read a Bible verse out of the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 10. So let's get to it. And it says, "For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Christ." Paul did not sugarcoat it. If you're living to please people, you're going to have a hard time following Jesus. And that is exactly what he's talking about in the first book of Galatians. Okay, so story time. There was a season where I was posting more for validation than purpose. I'd spend too much time thinking, will they like this? Does this sound too deep? Does this sound too Christian of me? And I remember one moment when I felt God gently nudge me like, are you doing this for me or for them? And y'all, that wrecked me. Because deep down, I knew I started editing my boldness to fit people's comfort. But here's the thing. God can't bless who you pretend to be. So let's go deeper. I'm going to be reading in the book of John, chapter 12. So let me go find John. Okay, hello John, where you at? Okay, I found John. Okay, John in the book of John, chapter 12, verse 42 and 43. "Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God." They believed, but they stayed silent. Does that sound familiar? Believing in Jesus, but staying quiet in your group chat, in your class, at work. We're called to be bold, but boldness requires us to let go of needing everyone's approval. Okay, so let's slow down and play the actual this or that part. Let's answer these together. Would you rather post something that honors God but gets 0 likes, or post something trendy that gets praise but dishonors your values? I know I literally just told you about how I'm always posting these videos expecting to get so much likes because, you know, I have so many followers that are like, oh yeah, I love Jesus and all that, but like, I never do get that many likes. So yes, I would rather post something that honors God and get 0 likes because it honors God, it pleases Him. I'm not here to please anybody, and I like to have that mindset, right? And would you rather feel seen by people or feel aligned with God? Obviously we know the right answer is feel aligned with God, because if we're here to please other people and please others that are not God, then what is our purpose in living? What did Jesus die for? Literally. Would you rather stand out in obedience or blend in with the crowd? Obviously, stand out in obedience. I mean, if we were going to blend in with the crowd, we would be blending in, not sticking out, right? Why would we want to blend in when we want to stick out? But then again, we don't want to stick out because we want to blend in with Jesus. So therefore, this question does not make any sense. Okay, we're moving on. Tough, right? But this is what we have to ask ourselves. Ask this in your spirit right now. God, have I made people an idol in my life? If you've got your journal or your notes app, write this down. Whose opinion am I afraid of losing? When was the last time I stayed quiet to keep peace with people but lost peace with God? What area of my life do I need to surrender back to God's voice above the world's? Take 5 minutes after this podcast, just you and Jesus, and be honest. If you are having trouble answering these questions, then maybe you need to pray about it. How to start choosing God's approval. Let's get practical, because I'm not here just to hype you up, honestly. I want you walking in truth. Daily reminder. Start each day asking God, what do you want from me today? Pray about it. God, make me confident in you, not in what people say about me. Affirmation. I am already accepted by the only one who matters. The more you sit in God's approval, the less you chase people's attention. If this episode hit home, first of all, same. We're in this together. Let's stop shrinking ourselves to be liked and start standing tall because we're loved. This week, I challenge you to do one bold thing. Post that verse. Pray out loud. Speak up about your faith. Say no to something that doesn't align your walk with Jesus. Watch what happens when you live for God's yeses. And if you feel led, share this episode with a friend who's been wrestling with this too. Don't forget to subscribe and come back next week for another episode. And until then, keep glowing, keep growing, and always choose God's yes over the world's applause. Love y'all.